outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The best defenses, you go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing with coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
4th and forever coming up. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. Running a screen now for Jones. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings tie it just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
One after try good by Riker. And they'll take the lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. And Mejia with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Mahomes on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Couldn't find a completion on first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the... Oh, simple for me to describe.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Mejio with the return. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now it's Mahomes. And we put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
All right, Brock, I'm just going to go there because I know a lot of their fans right now are thinking they only trail by a couple, but they have failed on a couple of 2-point tries. Maybe if they kicked a few times early in this game, that's what they're thinking, right?
Yeah, Captain Obvious. They could be tied and even leading this game right now.
Thank you. I'm wearing my Captain Obvious cap. And maybe some second guessing happening now on the sideline as well.
Yeah, now it leaves them in a position where they need to manufacture another score, and you just got limited opportunities remaining in this game.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed Good strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Shoves one away. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
25 yards on
Give him
the play.
25 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
From the gun, Jones gets it. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Now pitch to Mason. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a fourth down.
For the Vikings field goal.
Reichert connects there. And that throws the lead to 5.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the heel with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings get it back on the fringes of field goal range. They're at the 41.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Watson. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
They're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding
situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds a seam down the middle. Here he goes again. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A fourth for him in this game, and one more ties the record. And that is his fourth touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Mahomes throwing for two. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. It puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Buying some time left. Here's on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 32. On play action now, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Going again now, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
We're barely into this quarter, Kate. Already a tie game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached. because you never know when your opportunity may arise. But a great return to begin this drive.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for two.
Chiefs will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Tracking 60.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings down by only 2 in the fourth. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. He'll have it down to the 24-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and it cost him that catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that's stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
15.
He'll throw it. He gets it to Rush. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pacheco again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown,
The Chiefs
Kansas
go up
City.
by 8 at the end. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
He is to
conversion.
throw. And he has it in the end zone, and that might just be the decider, folks. It is now a 2-score game. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, that feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19 right. Come on. Set.
Motion man right is Jefferson.
Go.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Pacheco again. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Back backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And once again, they can't connect.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 6, Warrior 70.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And he forced it on fourth, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Yellow. Hey, son. 180. Right side.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
The loss brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
No gain on the play.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Back to throw. That one connects. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Touchdown.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
On the return, here's Price. This makes it up to the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.